Conditioning is the nutrition, it's the mental skills, it's all the things that lead to performance on the field on a daily basis. And what's so special about what we get to do here is that we get to tie in the physical, the mental, and the spiritual, all to support our student athletes.
Everything we do is to help the athletes, but also we honor God by helping people. So by us helping the athletes, we're also honoring God. And I think that as a strength coach, you can really teach how to be Christian-like and loving and kind and forgiving through coaching.
So our Masters of Science in Strength Conditioning is a 4-semester program. In those 4 semesters, the students will have 2 semesters of pretty strenuous classwork where they kind of learn all the science and the art of being a strength conditioning coach. During that time, they can work with me and work with our student athletes here to work on their coaching.
So the academic program, we focus on learning first you just learn the fundamentals of anatomy and physiology, is the background, the backbone of everything we do. And then from there we get into more of the theories of exercise science, how different workouts, training sessions, practices that the athletes go through affect their body, and how we can best push the needle forward and cause training adaptations that make them better to perform and more able to withstand the demands of their sport on the field.
The last 2 semesters is solely dedicated as an internship, and they can do those 2 semesters here at Harding under me as their mentor, or they can go to anywhere in the country and work in the college setting, or they can work in a high school setting or the professional setting. We've even had students that have gone and work in like the tactical setting.
There's great value in having both in-classroom instruction and hands-on experience, because you go to the classroom to learn the scientific ins and outs of why what happens in strength and conditioning happens, and then you get to the actual strength and conditioning part of it, you get to coaching, you get to see that played out right in front of you, so you get to apply what you learn in class pretty much that same day when you go to practices.
You're always around a handful of other students, like-minded students. They're all pursuing the same goal. So much like athletics, where everybody's kind of pursuing a championship or pursuing wins, it's very similar in this cohort system, because they're all working together to get better, to find their next job in the industry, which can be super helpful in that.
Before training sessions, before we go and have a lift or have a conditioning session with the sports team, we'll always open or close with a prayer. So you can tell that Christ is always the center of whatever we do, whether it's class or whether it's lifting weights. Christ is never going to be far away from what the strength conditioning program is doing.
So our master's program in strength conditioning prepares students for their real-world job as a strength conditioning coach, whether it be in the college setting or the high school setting or the professional setting or the tactical setting, working with armed forces. You will be eminently prepared and qualified for those positions when you finish your degree here. The reason that you're going to be more prepared than anywhere else in the country is because you're getting the classroom, the academic knowledge. You're learning the art and the science of being a strength coach, while also getting to act on that by coaching every single day that you're in this facility. That's what's really, really special about our program.
The program has prepared me very well. I know that I'm very confident that I can make the jump to the next level after this.
Yeah, I feel like this master's program has helped me prepare extremely well for the future. I think when I leave here, I'll feel 100% ready to go conquer whatever job comes my way.
It's a great place, great experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world.